Ex-Liverpool man risks millions in taxes if he leaves Saudi Arabia. With a net salary equal to his gross salary at Al-Ettifaq, Henderson could be taxed 165 million Brazilian reals if he returns to England. 33-year-old player would regret going to Saudi football. Leaving Saudi Arabia so quickly and returning to England could be expensive for Henderson. Hired by Al-Ettifaq 6 months ago, the former Liverpool midfielder may have to pay £26.46 million, 165 million Brazilian reals, in taxes to the British government if he actually returns to his home country, as reported by the portal, The Athletic. Currently, the 33-year-old player has his earnings tax-free in the Middle East and would regret the career change. According to the British press, Henderson earns £700,000 a week at Al-Ettifaq, tax-free. This scenario remains unchanged if he honours the first 2 years of his 3-season contract, otherwise he will be taxed at 20%. In the United Kingdom, however, taxation is at least 47%, including income tax and social security contributions. According to an expert interviewed by The Athletic, for Henderson not to be taxed when he returns to England, he needs to continue living outside the country until April 2025. This would respect the tax exemption rule for a British non-resident, from the day of departure until the end of the remainder of the fiscal year and the entire following fiscal year. The Daily notes that the player and his family had difficulty adapting to their new life in the Middle East. Henderson's family lives on the Saudi border with Bahrain, about an hour away from the club. Initially, he would be thinking about fulfilling the 3-year contract signed in July. However, according to Athletic, his feeling of disillusionment has deepened considerably. Ajax in the running. There are already interested parties in Henderson if the player receives the green light from Al-Ettifaq for a negotiation in the current January window. One of them is Ajax, from the Netherlands, according to journalist Fabrizio Romano, who specializes in the transfer market. By swapping Saudi Arabia for a club in Europe, but outside the United Kingdom, Henderson would be able to maintain his non-British resident status. Jordan Henderson left Liverpool after 12 seasons playing for the club, where he arrived in 2011 from Sunderland. He still had 2 years left on his contract with the team when he was approached by Al-Ettifaq, at the request of coach Steven Gerrard. In Saudi, he played 19 games, providing 5 assists and scoring no goals. Al-Ettifaq is 8th in the Saudi League, far from contention at the top of the table. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and don't miss the next videos.